professional next time they're at the doctor's office. I mean, for most American adults, they're vaccinated, but you can ask your healthcare provider to look up the record, and if there is no record one way or the other, you know, the inactivated polio vaccine, the IPV as it's known, you know, can be administered. It doesn't contain any live virus, and it protects against paralytic polio. So that's something, you know, your listeners can look into. And certainly for kids receiving their first series, who may have postponed it because of because of COVID, that's something parents should be diligent about. Again, the IPV vaccine that we use here in the United States does not contain any live virus, and it, you know, definitely is the must for kids.
All right, and is there plenty of that, you know, with the monkeypox vaccine, there are shortages, and how about this vaccine?
Yeah, the IPV is readily available. It's something that, you know, is administered routinely, 4 million doses a year in the United States or more. The monkeypox vaccine is in short supply because it's a very, very idiosyncratic vaccine that is no longer used on the regular basis. It's a great question, Liz, but it's a different situation.
That was Dr. Andrew Neumer, epidemiologist and health demographer at UC Irvine. Well, up to the Money Watch, a big retail chain slashing hundreds of store jobs because of slowing sales. We hear all about it from Tom Busby.
Yeah, PCs, smartphones, other electronics, people just aren't buying as many, and a lot of us are shopping online, not in person. Best Buy cutting hundreds of jobs at stores across the country, according to Dow Jones, for the quarter, so I guess you couldn't call this unexpected. Meantime, Peloton, maker of those high-end at-home treadmills and cycling machines, huge sales during the pandemic lockdowns, is cutting 800 jobs, also closing stores and hiking prices, sales plunging. But on Wall Street, right now the Dow is 350 points, more than 1% higher. The NASDAQ up 235 points. Yes. And Amazon-owned MGM Studios going to use viral footage from Amazon-owned Ring video doorbells and a new TV show to use next month. It's styled on America's funniest home videos, while the site will be the host. I'm Tom Busby, Bloomberg Business for KCBS.
On the battlefield, there's a saying: America's military women live by. Never leave a fallen warrior behind. Ever. Off the battlefield. The project was created to help our men and women returning home with the scars of war. Whether those scars are. We never leave a fallen warrior behind. Ever. Learn more about what we do at woundedwarriorproject.org.
Attention. Per the current government mandate, U.S.-based insurers are now required to cover at-home COVID testing kits with no out-of-pocket fees to you. If you have a current insurance plan, you are eligible to receive up to 8 COVID-19 tests shipped to you each month absolutely free, as long as the government mandate is in effect. Home. That's testkitforfree.com to receive your tests shipped to you at no cost. Go to testkitforfree.com today. Paid for by T. Euro Health.
Hey, A's fans, we've got a great deal for you. Get 4 tickets and parking for all Friday night games starting at just $39. Pick from great matchups, post-game fireworks and drone shows, giveaways, and more.
Outside corner, ring him up. And Eaton can't believe it.
Grab the crew and head to the Coliseum with friends and family any Friday night this season. 4 tickets and parking starting at just $39 for the whole group. Tickets are available at athletics.com. That's athletics.com.
The following is a commercial announcement.
Your local radio stations are here for you. No subscriptions or monthly fees necessary. We're here to give you the news, weather, and traffic you need, and the music you love. But if the foreign-owned record labels get their way, it could stop the music. They want Congress to force radio stations to pay them more money, simply to play their music. Don't let radio go silent. Local to 52886 and tell Congress to protect local radio stations. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
There's magic in the world.
People will tell you there isn't.
They just want you to get back to work.
Be quiet.
And not out.
1-800-GOT-JUNK.
When you've seen the magic
And felt the magic.
you can no longer deny the magic.
We make junk disappear.
All you have to do is point.
And now we pause for a word from Charlotte, the Junk Series. A friend is a person who always brings a little magic with them. Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
Or visit 1-800-GOTJUNK.com.
And now, bedtime. If sleep apnea and CPAP struggles are ruining your sleep, Inspire may work for you. Inspire is a sleep apnea treatment that works inside the body to help you sleep peacefully. No mask, no hose, just sleep. Learn more at inspiresleep.com.
Inspire is not for everyone. Talk to your doctor to see if it's right for you and review important safety. InspireSleep.com.
KCBS traffic and weather together. Victor's in your local Honda dealer's traffic center. He is heading to Novato.
With very heavy traffic on northbound 101 just south Atherton Avenue, there's a report of a stalled car that's blocking the right lane. That's the reason why you are brake tapping there. By the time you reach San Antonio Road, you'll be clearing at the speed limit. Highway 37 in both directions, looking very, very heavy as far as the eastbound from Lakeville Road to just slightly past Highway 121. After that, it's a pretty smooth ride. Vallejo, the opposite direction, westbound 37 from Merritt Island and Vallejo. You have pockets of slow to heavy traffic all the way to Highway 121. Also, in the east bay, still looking at slow traffic. This would be on westbound direction from, let's say, Golden Gate Fields to the 880, 580 interchange. If you jump on 880 or 580, both of them looking really good, or get on the Bay Bridge. Metering lights are still on, so you're a little slow into the city. Your next traffic update at 12:38 on the traffic leader, KCBS.
Sunshine for the Bay Area. A few lingering clouds at the coast. Cold air 60s and 70s around the bay, up into the upper 80s, well inland. Traffic and weather together on KCBS.
5X480, dated B100 V-belt, one of the many parts Ranger carries. It's also the item that helped Rob carry the day. The job was on hold, deadline fast approaching, but a quick search on Granger.com and Rob found his part. On the same day pickup at his local branch, he and his crew got the job done, safely and on time. It supplies and solutions for every industry with real availability. Call, click Granger.com, or just stop by. Ranger, for the ones who get it done.
Do you struggle with occasional nerve aches in your hands or feet? Try Nervive Nerve Relief. Nervive contains B-complex vitamins and alpha-lipoic acid to relieve nerve aches, weakness, and discomfort. Learn more at nervivehealth.com.
News that matters to you. Around the world, around the clock. All news 1069 and AM 740. KCBS.
KCBS, MasterCard and retailers butt heads over the credit card company's new installment plan scheme. North Lake Tahoe turns to new methods to alleviate its housing crisis. And we look at the fallout from the FBI's raid on former President Trump's estate and what they found. Good afternoon. I'm Lou St. John in for Rebecca Corral. KCBS News Time, 12:31. Time now for our daily tech business report. And today we're joined by Bloomberg reporter Jenny Serang. So, card giant MasterCard Incorporated is facing backlash for the rollout of its new installment program, allowing people to pay off their purchases in multiple payments. So what does this mean?
Yeah, so I think we probably are all really familiar now when we go to check out on an online retailer's website and it says, you know, you can split up this payment and pay it off in 4 easy installments. And so basically what MasterCard has done here is to its own network. And so the original idea was that it would work with lenders, and that way anytime, you know, you're at a merchant that accepts MasterCard, you would also be able to pay in full and kind of make that technology a little bit more ubiquitous for consumers.
Retailers who will be automatically enrolled have been pushing back, saying the attached price came with the prize. What does this mean?
So every time a consumer elects to use the checkout, it will cost the merchant basically 3% of the purchase price, which is a little bit higher than what MasterCard typically charges for credit cards, although it is lower than, you know, what most retailers are paying some of these standalone providers like Affirm. But I do think, you know, retailers and payment networks like MasterCard have just been in deep conflict in recent months, and honestly for a lot longer than that, over the fees that merchants pay to accept electronic payments. This most recent brush up is just another example of some of this long simmering tension between these two sides.
So is MasterCard looking to make more money, or do they think, hey, we're just helping people out? Who's the winner and who's the loser here?
I mean, certainly MasterCard, it's a revenue opportunity for them, but I think in general they like to just make sure that they're kind of part of every type of way that consumers can pay for things. So for MasterCard, it's just about being, everywhere that a consumer wants to shop and being able to offer them all different types of form of payments. I think one of the winners could be lenders, because they've really seen a lot of revenue get siphoned away by players like Affirm and Afterpay. So to some extent, the banks that MasterCard ends up working with, they're the real winners here. And merchants too, if the merchant wanted to have this and couldn't, wasn't big enough or couldn't, figure out how to have it on its own, they could end up benefiting as well. But I think there's just some large merchants who say, you're automatically enrolling us. This isn't something that really makes sense for the thing that we're selling, or a price point that makes sense for us. So that's why you've seen a backlash from certain types of retailers.
And retailers do have the option to opt out. So do you anticipate they will?
Yes, we've heard already that there's been some that are fast food restaurants or gas stations or places where consumers probably wouldn't even typically want to do a type of business, but those are places that have extremely razor thin margins already. So the thought of paying even more for electronic payments is not really appealing to them. Plus, they don't want to be in a position where their customer is like taking out a loan to pay for a hamburger and French fries and still paying off that loan many months later. So just in some cases it doesn't really make sense, and so that's where you've probably seen these merchants were automatically enrolled into the program.
And then just very briefly, do you think people are going to run into problems already? People get into credit. Is this going to make it any worse?
It'll be very interesting to watch. I think buy now, pay later in general has appealed to a group of consumers that have been pretty resistant to credit cards, and they kind of like this as a way without really feeling like it's a loan. So I think we're still in the very early innings of this, and it's something we're watching very closely.
All right. Bloomberg reporter Jenny Serrain. You can hear our Tech and Business Report weekdays at 12:30 on CBS. KCBS News Time, 12:36.
Beth Miller Rowe is the Bay Area's reverse mortgage specialist with over 35 years experience. Beth offers a variety of reverse mortgage programs such as FHA insured home equity conversion mortgage and even jumbo reverse mortgages. Whether you own your home outright or have a loan against it, a reverse mortgage may provide financial freedom to better enjoy your retirement years. Reverse mortgages have changed so much in the last 10 years. Now is the time to call Beth at the Reverse Mortgage Group at 925-969-0380. Beth is located here in the Bay Area, offering free consultations in a friendly, professional, no-pressure atmosphere. Call Beth at 925-969-0380 or go to callbeth.net.
Borrower must pay property taxes, insurance, and HOA and live in and maintain the home. NMLS 294-774-1850-831612. Licensed under the Department of Business Oversight under CRMLA. Equal Housing Opportunity.
This is Chris, Jack, and Audrey Dolan of the Dolan Law Firm.
Hey, everybody. What makes you think that you can say you're the best personal injury law firm?
Well, Audrey, the Dolan Law Firm has been the best personal injury law firm in San Francisco by the Examiner and the Weekly, amongst the best personal injury law firms in the nation by U.S. News and World Report, and I was chosen as one of the top personal injury lawyers in all of California by the Daily Journal. I can say confidently, the Dolan Law Firm, we're the best lawyers we hope you'll never need. DolanLawFirm.com.
Discover the greatest pharaoh of all time, Ramses the Great, in the most impressive collection of its kind. Experience 180 treasured riches. Enhance your immersive experience and transport yourself to ancient Egypt in virtual reality. Ramses the Great and the Gold of the Pharaohs. Opening August 20th at the DeYoung Museum. Limited tickets available. Buy yours today.
All Natural Stone. Turn your home into a piece of art with their exclusive collection of tile, natural stone, and porcelain. Visit allnaturalstone.com.
KCBS News Time, 12:38. Victor's in your local Honda dealer's traffic center. We have a new crash in Antioch.
And it's causing a bit of a slowdown. This is in the westbound direction of Highway 4. just before you get to Concha Loma Boulevard, it rolled over and landed on the right-hand shoulder, so it is causing a bit of a slowdown just after A Street. Keep an eye out for that. Once you get past that, looks like Highway 4 is a smooth ride as far as westbound all the way into Concord, so that's actually looking really good. Looking at a little bit of a slowdown if you're taking the Caldecott Tunnel between Oakland and Orinda. That would be in direction of Highway 24. Once you're on the Orinda side, looks like it's a smooth ride all the way to 680. Still looking at slow traffic in both directions at 880 in Oakland. That would be between Hagenberger Road and say 29th Avenue. After that, in either direction, it looks like it opens up nicely. And also in the area, so looking at slow traffic. This is on Highway 92 in the eastbound direction, just as you approach Hesperian Boulevard to the transition ramp to northbound 880. The be there once you're on northbound 880. It's a nice ride all the way to 238. Your next traffic update at 12:48 on the traffic leader, KCBS.
Sunshine for the Bay Area, possibly a few lingering clouds along the coast, keeping it a little bit cooler there, just 60s, 70s around the bay, but inland we are really heating up into the 80s, might even see some low 90s. Currently 76 Santa Rosa, 73 San Rafael, Napa 74, it's 80 in Concord, 86 for Antioch in Oakland is 68 degrees, 65 for San Francisco, Hayward 69, 75 and sunny in San Jose. Traffic and weather together on the 8s on All News 1069 and AM 740 KCBS.
Hi, I'm Vanessa with PG&E. If you see a down power line, stay away from it and keep others away. Call 911. Let our first responders come out and handle it. Police and fire will respond as well as PG&E. To learn more, visit pge.com/safety.
At Merrill West Credit Union, we're working towards a brighter financial and our community, delivering better and the support needed to get ahead financially. Isn't it about time we worked for you? Let's get acquainted with our new account bonus. It goes beyond our Merit Rewards program, making everyday banking even more rewarding with cash offers for new members. Merrill West Credit Union, working for you today, tomorrow, together. Learn more at merrillwest.com/bonus.
The PGA Tour is back in Napa Valley with the Fortinet Championship, where fans experience every kind of cheers. Join us September 16th through the 18th at Silverado Resort and Spa for 4 days of world-class golf, Napa hospitality, and 2 nights of unforgettable experiences featuring multi-platinum superstar Cole Swindell and Grammy-nominated powerhouse One Republic, all included with your daily ticket. Join Fortinet, Silicon Valley's leader in cybersecurity, at the Fortinet Championship. Secure your tickets now at FortinetChampionship.com.
It's not often sleeping on your side. Studies indicate that side sleeping can help with nighttime breathing. At European Sleepworks, they have many options to help side sleepers create the comfort and stability they need. From their unique contoured mattresses to their patented custom-fit oxygen pillows. After all, for over 50 years, they've been working on your European Sleepworks at Adeline and Ashby in Berkeley or online at sleepworks.com.
Hi, this is Robin Workman. Throughout my career, I've represented tens of thousands of employees, and I've helped these employees to recover millions of dollars owed to them. If you believe your employer failed to pay you for all wages owed, or for reimbursement for expenses you've incurred, or if you're dealing with workplace discrimination or harassment, contact my firm for employment rights.
The Workman Law Firm, 844-99-WORKMAN. That's 844-99-WORKMAN.
Buy your brand new car completely online at dgdg.com.
Tahoe's trying to address a critical housing shortage. KCBS's Kathy Whitman reports there is a program to pay homeowners to rent to long-term residents of the area.
Right now, many who own second homes in North Lake Tahoe let them sit idle while they're not using them, or just rent them for vacationers by the week. Now there's a program that will pay homeowners to offer longer leases to people who work in the area.
And we're helping subsidize that rent because the rent people can make homes far exceed our local workforce's median salary.
That's Placer County Supervisor Cindy Gustafson.
The homeowner receives a stipend or a bonus to equalize what they could achieve in rental on the open market.
Homeowners earn $2,500 per tenant for a lease that's at least 5 months long and $6,000 per tenant for long-term leases of 12 months or more. But what will this do for vacationers who want to spend a week in North Tahoe?
Well, there's plenty of available.
Gustafson adds this will actually help vacationers who want to go out to eat and want to see an